Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida, and what you are witnessing, I'm staying back just so there's not additional people stressing him out, but right in the center of that tiger transport cage is actually Gilligan, our Canada lynx, and he is about to go back outside to his home enclosure. So Jamie's on the cart there. Afton and intern Kat are putting the transport back together so that it can hook up to the cart. And then we will be taking Gilligan back out to his home enclosure. You can watch him on his live cameras at bigcatcams.com. So he's going to be our first of 3 cats that we're attempting to move this afternoon. So it sounds as though Gilligan is going, and we are going to shift Priya back home to her home enclosure. And then we are going to, I believe, be putting Beecher back out, but he will be going to a brand new enclosure. So we're going to follow behind. It's probably going to be pretty freaked out. He actually left us a present as soon as we started hooking him up to the main transport, which is good because the whole reason Gilligan was in the hospital to begin with was because he was not pooping. He definitely was severely constipated, and he was then in turn not eating.
Dad, can you go to emergency response?
Priya. She's like, what's going on? She usually hides from transport cages. Maybe that means eventually this year she'll finally go back on vacation. Thank you to everybody who's sharing this and tagging each other. I know when we go live in the middle of the day, a lot of people are at work, or hi Gilly, or you just might not be looking for the notifications like you would in the morning or on the weekend. Hi, it's okay. So I'm hoping we're going to do the moves back to back to back so that I don't have to shut this down and restart it a bunch of times. I brought my tripod this time, which, by the way, if you watched my live this morning, you'll notice I'm on a golf cart. Yay, Victor fixed my golf cart. And my stabilizer seems to be doing okay, so a couple of the issues I had this morning seem to be rectified now. Still going to be pretty nervous going to a new place. He's also, I don't know that he's ever ridden along in this tiger transport before, so that's probably not fun for him, but it's interesting for me. Hospital for well over a week after his exam. I think it was last Thursday, maybe. It's okay, good boy. It's okay, good boy. It's really hard for me to show cats in these tiger cages. They gotta just get it all sorted for you, okay? Okay, handsome boy. You know, please keep eating. Please keep pooping. Let everybody see you on the camera. Again, bigcatcams.com. He has 2 cameras in his enclosure. Thank you to everybody tagging each other and alerting that we're live. Like I said, we don't always go live in the middle of the day. I know there's other people that do, but yeah, this is a very important moment. Right? Very important moment. He definitely gave us a bit of a scare. So tomorrow we should have even more cat moves. We're going to be moving our cats out of vacation rotation and funcation, and adding 2 more in. I believe Alethea will be going to a brand new home enclosure.
We were gonna do Priya first, and then
sadly he did have a mass that had to be removed, so it caused us to have to amputate his whole tail. Alright, so Jamie's gonna have to get him positioned, or they're gonna at least have to push him up. We're waiting on our reinforcements. Erin had to move her car out of the carport. I know. I had to drive behind you guys. I was like, this was a mistake. You're doing very good. So they had to bring chains and clips and a clip gate because this tiger transport is quite large. And if you've ever seen us take a cat out of this enclosure, okay, sir. You're all right. You're all right, my handsome. You're okay. So he does seem to be feeling better. We're really hoping that his appetite will stay and that he will stay consistently going to the bathroom. Right, buddy? Right. I know, we gotta move cars out of the way. Just taking it all in, aren't we? Taking it all in. Hopefully we can become friends again. I'm not chasing you around trying to make you eat. Sounds like we're trying to figure out whether he'll get full access or if we'll keep him in a manageable area at first. Looks like full access. Okay. Getting closer. Getting closer.
Oh boy! Oh, did you step in it?
Yeah, quite a few times.
That's yucky.
So they're gonna push him
Okay, so
up
that
to
then
the
we'll go this way.
enclosure. And then we'll get it secured like we usually do. So there's no kickback and no gaps. And then he will go.
And then don't push it all the way up. So we can do it quickly. Oh my God, it's so boring. Oh, it's over here. It works. See, that's perfect. Can one of you grab the golf cart, go out to the transport at Dutchess, and grab the small one for the bottom? No, but just take this one. Yeah.
Alright, we need one more piece before we can do this. There's always so many pieces, so many moving parts.
Why are they so big? Hey Nisha, you on radio? Hey, can you please go to emergency response? And I have a clip gate, but there's probably one that's bigger than the average one we use. Can you bring that over to Gilligan's cage?
I know, buddy.
Yeah, copy. Where the clip gates are?
In emergency response, you'll see it's bigger than the other ones, and it should be right in front of all of them.
I know, buddy.
Copy that. I will grab it and bring it over to Gilligan.
Thank you.
Oh boy!
I wonder if it's gonna be long enough.
What?
The bottom one, because this door's bigger.
I know it overlaps at least one square on either side of a regular door.
That's true.
Hopefully.
Keep your own stuff inside your little room here, so if we ever need it. Do you have this key on your set?
I wish I had a story to tell. I got
I
nothing.
know, I was like, so let's get a lynx facts.
His original cage that he was in when we rescued him was probably just 50% larger than that whole transport.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And probably just as stinky, right?
More poop than what you see. By like times 100.
I know. Oh, love bug.
I actually just looked at that footage the other day. I was looking for something when I was working with someone Carol and Howard were working with, and I rewatched the part where the guy, the owner, gets in the fight with the sheriff because it's funny.
Real classy people own these animals typically.
Yeah,
Real
girl.
classy.
You know, it's a small town when you're yelling at the sheriff by first name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be able to overlap. Oh no, that'll work.
You might have to put it down however low it goes, so it doesn't have to like jump over it.
What do I do about this? There, I just have one square. Next.
Almost.
Yeah. This is a weird safety entrance. It's not like any of the other ones. It's special. Well, at least people can like visually see that we are defecating now.
Mm-hmm.
It's solid. Yeah, it was this morning and yesterday.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
feeling good.
normal.
Hey, kitty.
And we ate all our breakfast. Slash lunch. 2 sittings. 2 sittings.
Hey, Astor, did you want me to meet you at Gilligan in the hospital or Gilligan over at his home?
His home,
His
please.
home, please.
Gilligan
Gilligan
isn't
isn't
there.
there.
The hospital honey where we were.
Hi.
He's not there. Welcome home. Yay! Take 2.
There are no takes when you're live. It just is what it is.
We'll take 2 for him and his new house. Hopefully we can enjoy it now that we feel better.
Yeah. Poor bub. You have so much space. You have more space than you've ever had before. It'd be really nice if you used it. He kind of was, even though he was just using it to
He's
squat.
using it- yeah. To squat around.
Don't be a squatter, okay? You live here.
Yeah.
You're allowed to live here.
You're attracting flies, bud.
I know, I was like, it's too cold to...
It's
Yeah,
the
why not?
stink he has in there. All the stinks. Is everybody looking at me? You're the cutest thing here. Sorry, Fred.
Yeah, for those of you that might have missed it, Gilligan actually moved out here, I think on a Friday or a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So we didn't go live for it, but
Oh,
He
snap.
pretty
That's going to go
much-
across for sure.
he pretty much arrived here and just got really picky at eating, and we noticed he was squatting and not going
Good
to the
job,
bathroom,
Nisha.
and eventually it worked out. Had to go into the hospital for a while, but
You can just walk right through here.
I was like, we literally took down half the barricade.
The whole wall is gone. That's all right. Cool, you're here to save the day. Where do you need it? Here. Look at as high up as that'll go, I'm sure. You can get out of there, right?
You can
Take
put it
A little
higher.
higher. All the way up. Yay. Okay. Game on.
Here, let's take the lock off first.
Yes.
And I'm gonna squeeze through here before.
So I'm pretty sure if we come straight forward, this corner kind of matches up with this, we can push this side against it. So forward. And then now start turning. Oh, it's big on the side. Right?
It should fit.
I have another cupcake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll back up a little bit. You can move that barricade if you need to.
Yeah, pull it back.
So you guys need to go this way a little bit. You can do it, you can do it, push, push. There you go.
Straight back.
Straight forward.
Straight back.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, go ahead. How do you want
This side's fine.
I have the
But you also still gotta put it back. Because we gotta close this.
yeah. I just with this and I have a hole there too. Like maybe two. Go ahead and push all the way forward.
Chain.
Yeah, yeah. Can you give me Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah? Okay, buddy. Bye.
There you go.
Come on. Not a joke. You know this
very floppy-footed. It's your same favorite den, sir. Yeah.
Another door, buddy, okay? I don't want to scare you. Good job, honey.
Gilligan is home. Now they have to disassemble everything that they just put together. So we're gonna go try to see him before he disappears. I am losing my stabilizer again. Uh-oh. Buddy, it's okay. You know, there's still lots of clunky sounds. Still a lot of clunky sounds. I don't think you guys are gonna see him very well. He's in the doorway watching on the other side. He's probably gonna run if I walk over there all the way.
Good job.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you, bud. Yeah, your favorite den.
You want to go ahead and put that in the opener? The one away from you. Alright. Very success. Good. Supply shortage, but it turned out all the
So it does not look like he'll have access to open air until we make sure that he stays regular on his eating and pooping schedule. And it looks like Cat is gonna make sure he gets water. Water here.
Thank you. And I have the bucket, the one that we like clip to the side, which I can always put in. I just wanted to sure it's for safety reasons. Here.
Like on that wall.
Just put it to the wall.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the same thing.
It might be a little hot.
Okay.
I mean, I would look at them the wire.
Well, I've seen them things out of that when we were just sitting.
Maybe if the bowl's too strong, if it's more toward the back, maybe one of those that goes through the wire rings.
So I'm trying to stay forward. Okay. Otherwise, I keep going. No, he did it cautiously. Yeah, he did it cautiously. He'll just be here till his next bowel movement. Or root session. I think he's gonna poop back there like he was trying. We'll see. We haven't had really successful like
He was willing to go anywhere.
yeah.
He just wanted
Here,
to come
here,
out.
Here. You guys are in here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, you're fine.
All right, 2 more to go.
Might as well just do Beecher then or have it. Get everybody out of the
See him
hospital.
get his
Yeah.
All right, so Beecher hybrid cat is going to move out of the recovery hospital as well. Same issue, not eating, not pooping. We are pretty sure he's just chewing on the palm leaves.
Oh!
4. It's probably pretty gross, but yeah.
It's what?
So it's probably pretty gross.
Did I lose some tissue paper there?
Whatever.
From my good
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I've lost it so many times.
Who's it for?
I was gonna put it in Priya's cage before we shipped her over. Can't give it to Jasmine. She doesn't play that.
Although I wonder if she wouldn't mind if it was dangly and not like a giant object. I really think the reason Jasmine wasn't thrilled is because it was big, and I'm not convinced she has very good eyesight.
No.
So I think she was just really like skeeved out by that, but
She's also all amped up for having a movie.
yeah, super distracted. All right, so we're gonna go get Beecher out, and then is he going that way? Or is he, okay. Perfect. I'm glad that worked out. I think so too. I mean, they've been neighbors before, so I'm hoping like it's like seeing an old friend. Yeah, it does its own thing. Oh man, we keep losing more and more of that thing. By the time we actually hang it in Priya's cage, it's not gonna have any like long pieces left. All right, deja vu. We're gonna head up to the recovery hospital while they get things situated. I do not know if she's already shifted him into the cage. Okay, perfect. Maybe that'll cut down on some of the time. It was very time consuming to get everything together for Gilligan. Yeah.
Actually, so is Beecher for that matter. He keeps knocking over his water bottle.
Yeah. Has he been eating and drinking
Yeah.
consistently then?
Right
Cool.
today, grab
Oh,
my
yeah, he even likes
the dump truck.
Nice.
I'll open the tape if you want to reverse it to the back door. It'll be much easier. And
Great.
That
Want
was
me to
our game
unhook
plan.
this? You just have to drive down the road all day. Come on.
I know, it's very sneaky.
Oh, but that's good. It's like only time I've ever wanted poop.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself turned around so it'll be easy to follow. Alright, so I made a plea for Beecher because when Alethea leaves vacation tomorrow, she is going to be going to a different area of the sanctuary, and I felt very sad for Diablo. He's always been neighbor dependent, and I really just was very sad thinking about him not having anyone for a little while until we got other cats moved. So the problem with Beecher is he really loves to eat everything in his enclosure. So it was really important that we tried to get him in an enclosure where there's plenty of regular grass, because then he will eat that. So I pointed out that Alethea's cage actually has more natural grass than most others. It's also like 3 times the size of what Beecher's in currently. So Beecher is going to be Diablo's new old neighbor, because they were originally next to each other a long, long time ago, back when all the chatty boys were together. Cyrus and Hutch and Beecher and Diablo. So Beecher is in the back part of the recovery hospital, which I think you guys saw that with Carol. He's very angry.
look at all that multitasking.
You know, what would you guys do without me with my one-handedness all the time?
And then if one of you wants to drive and the other one can take my cart and follow.
That was an easy load up. He was already ready to go. Alright, so let me get situated again. And then when we come back, we will be switching Priya over to a different enclosure than what she's in now. It's her old home enclosure.
No, just meowing.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. That's okay.
And they are wrapping up the big game enrichment, which will be handed out tomorrow. I don't have an exact time. And also wrapping up their Valentine's Day enrichment. So the first thing they did was another one of those like pretty wind socks that we can hang from a tree. And since Priya loved it so much on her birthday, Afton has decided to give her the exact same thing again. So she will be getting enrichment when she goes home. More enrichment and more cat moves again tomorrow. Most likely we'll not be doing a regular walkabout because there will be so many other things happening throughout the day. So that part I don't fully understand. She said she's gonna hand some stuff out today for sure, but then now it's like 4 o'clock and I think the wind sock is the only thing we're doing. But I don't know. I guess because how long the cat moves take and how long it's set up for duchesses. She's getting big stuff, so yeah, I don't know. That part I don't know. Hopefully Diablo will be happy to see an old friend. Maybe not right away. They're both probably Beecher especially right away. Screw you guys, I'm over it. I'm over it. I've seen enough of you guys lately. He's very sastastic.
I left a lock so we can put it in there, but
So if you think about where Beecher was, it's where Smalls was previously, and it's really just 2 huge bubbles connected with one big den and a platform, and then like some of another like igloo den, and tons of those palm trees. And we're pretty sure that's what he's been chewing on to the point where he got himself all clogged up. So this enclosure is like 6 bubbles or so, and even bigger platforms and even more dens.
He usually has grass. We topped up the grass and now it's all
I
done.
see. But he'll have fun in this front area. All these tall ones right here by this. Yeah, he'll have fun in that area.
Let them like weedy Olivia's nest. She likes to lay in there.
He's gonna lay in there and eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's exactly what.
It'll be like Willy Wonka's everything's edible.
What's this vegetation? I'll try it.
So
Well,
we
at the
have
vet, it's like, so what does he eat normally? And I'm like, all the things that grow outside
Yep.
in this cage. Oh, like what? And I named like 5 things and she's like, oh, I get it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. My cat as well eats everything. Whenever my dog doesn't eat out of her bowl, even like the peas, carrots, apples, my cat will go behind her and eat them. I'm like, what? It's not even
boy.
meat. Like, these cats don't eat this. She does.
She eats everything. Absolutely everything is edible.
We are just waiting on Jamie to do the last safety check. She has to walk the entire enclosure and look at everything, make sure everything that's supposed to be locked is locked.
It's already unlocked. Oh, I left it unlocked.
Oh,
Yeah, I will say one
Diablo.
thing that doesn't agree with cats is beef jerky. She loves it. She will throw it up.
Diablo, are you coming to check it out?
Spicy curiosity.
I can't believe he's this close to like 6 people and a transport. Dee-Dee! What do you think? Are you getting new neighbor? He's like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna run over this. Up this ramp and over. If you stay up top there, you'll have a really good view of who's coming. So this is Diablo. Diablo and Beecher are both hybrids, both Savannah cats. So hopefully they will be very chatty with each other. I think they're gonna enjoy it. All right, I think we have the okay from Jamie. I don't know which way they're gonna send him.
He just did. Did he? Yeah. What's the husband? Yeah, I didn't get Beecher biscuits at all. I'm gonna have to build that bank account again.
I'll give him like 2 treats and he'll be fine.
I mean, I gave him breakfast.
Where?
Was it all fish?
No.
That's where you did wrong.
Yes, he can't have fish every day to eat. So I made him eat other foods. Well, he did have fish, it just wasn't all fish.
That's why he got his staff.
Listen here.
They're gonna turn him the other way, so we're gonna walk around. Thanks for hanging out with us while we fumble around. There wasn't a whole lot of ahead of planning, I don't think. This was a let's get these cats out of this hospital.
Oh, now he's getting down.
A lot of rattling.
Okay. You can go up just a little bit. That should be it.
Okay.
Do you want to, where is the door? Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
Just make sure it goes there. Oh, you're fine. Can you raise it up just a little bit? Okay, now you're good. Look okay, you're in? Okay.
Oh man, buddy. Hey buddy, he's so pretty.
Yay! New house! New
Got
house, new neighbors.
What is that? This is where my grass goes.
Alright. There's new seeds in here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's seeds.
Can we build him like a little wooden garden with like cat grass in it?
Isn't that what he just found trouble for?
Maybe.
I still think it was the stems on those Erica palms. Because he'd eat the whole leaf and then I think he'd start to eat the stem and then move on to the next leaf and it caught up to him. Yeah, exactly. None of that exact palm does not exist in this cage. Yep. Right, Bud? You have so much more space too. It's okay. You have so much more space. Yeah, so much more space. Coolaroo, you have multiple platforms now. Multiple lockouts. He's literally already eating grass. Like the weeds that grow along the side. Good job, buddy. He is gonna be so busy. So busy. So, they will have to come back out of this enclosure, get it all locked back up, and then we will be heading up front where we will shift Priya over back to her home enclosure. After, of course, we have already placed her enrichment in, so. Good job, sir. I know you have like 4 more bubbles in that direction. My home tours are irrelevant and they will really be irrelevant in the coming months. But they do still show space. Of course, we're actually, a lot of those cats unfortunately are also gone, so that's all right. It was a worthy project just because it can actually show people that their enclosures are way bigger than what meets the eye. Like the fact that Beecher's basically out of frame now, still in his enclosure. Way back there. He's already eaten grass 3 times along the way. Like the little, little stuff.
What are you doing?
Say, I have checked out my coolaroo. I checked out that lockout over there. I'm going the distance. I had a feeling Diablo would be really into it. This is Alethea's old cage. So if I did a home tour for Alethea, that's what Beecher would have now. Yes, he's been like everywhere. He's one of the few cats that like has been everywhere. And there's other cats where I'm like, that cat's been here the whole time I've been here. Like Cricket, I've never seen her somewhere else. Like oh, okay, we're moving. Are you coming with me or are you staying? Okay. Yeah. Beecher is Aaron's baby, so he's gonna stay and make sure that he is doing well in his new home. Unless, of course, he's just too distracted. I'll check in with these guys tomorrow or definitely next week once they've fully settled in. And a really big thank you to anybody that has donated on this today. You guys are why we can expand these enclosures, create the enrichment we create, and also give them the medical care that we can give them when they throw us curveballs, like not eating your cookie. All right, trying to get camera ready. Diablo has also always been in the same enclosure since I've been here for 7 years, but he's always extremely dependent on his neighbor. And it really doesn't matter male or female or who it is, he just likes having a buddy. So I'm really excited that because I knew we were moving Alethea, I really didn't want to put Diablo by himself. And I'm so happy that Carol listened because I was like, I have an idea. Aaron's eyes lit up because, of course, she's going to be really close to Beecher now, her office to Beecher, and there's a potential that we're sliding Khalid somewhere that's going to be closer to my office, and I was very excited about that. I am going to put you guys on a tripod for this because I want to see if I can get photos of Priya this time because I didn't get any of her on her birthday. That lens fits, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I can't wait to play. Well, all I did was in my office, so I took a picture of the employees only sign right out the door on Jen's old office. So I don't know. I'll take it like outside and try to play around, see what it does. Smelling the perfumes.
And I lost some to her pop, so it's up.
I'm surprised it has anything left. We kept stopping behind you picking up pieces. Like so many pieces.
It's really awkward to commute. It catches the wind in so many ways.
Alright, last move, last thing of today. And then like I said, tomorrow we're going to have quite a bit I don't know where she's gonna end up being able to put this, but I'm sure it's gonna be hilarious to see her try to hang it from something. It's just a cute little Valentine's Day windsock. No, we hung it over here. But I don't, there was like a lower branch that they were able to. You get on the platform and jump. We're testing all your skills this year with enrichment.
Why they want me to start hanging things? I don't look like that one. It looks screwier. Over here.
To be fair, when they did this one, it was like Susan and Beth Ann both like together, teamwork. Yeah, there you go.
I don't need help.
But they also ripped down like 4 branches in the process. All right. So let me get the tripod situated and then we'll walk down and actually watch Priya come home. Just want to see. It'd be really incredible if Priya got on that little platform and then leapt into it, just saying. It's a very pretty picture right now. All the sun coming through all those trees. And since we are here with Priya and Miss Deb's favorite cat is Priya, I'd like to mention her birthday fundraiser. So she got with Jamie on a need for the sanctuary, and that is for our rehab area. We desperately need to make some modifications in the room where Winter, the rehab bobcat, is, because we need it to be where she can't climb, but that way we could give her more space. And then we had to completely replace the front door on the rehab hospital. So $1,200 goal for Deb's birthday fundraiser, and we'd really appreciate it if you guys want to donate for that. I think she was around 400 or so when I saw it earlier. And go figure, she asked me for a picture of Summer, and we knew that everybody would love to see Miss Summer. So since it's for rehab, look for the Summer photo for Deb's fundraiser. Pan it this way. Might leave it set up the way it is because it's a really good view, and I'm too afraid if she really comes before it, I'll miss it. So I'll just sit here and chat with you guys for a minute, because what they're doing is they are down where Duchess and Priya's enclosures meet, and there's a big safety entrance down there. And so what they're gonna have to do, actually I wonder if I can pan. You can kind of see, yeah, you can see her down there. So they have to open those doors and get everything secured, and then let her walk through there and then re-secure everything behind her. So that's why I'm going to stay down here and try to capture it on film if possible. If anybody deserves to blow their birthday fundraiser out of the water, it's definitely Deb. So thank you guys very much, everybody contributing. A struggle to find pictures of Summer because I've really tried hard not to linger out there with her. I mean, we ultimate goal would still be to rehab and release her. And since I was one of 2 of her very intensive care mamas, she's more inclined to follow me around, which of course we don't want. So I don't linger much out there, which means I also don't take a whole lot of photos or videos. My newest photos were when she met Autumn for the first time, but she was so distracted by Autumn that she kind of ignored me, which was perfect. So what you're seeing is Jamie getting the other side door open. Intern Kat has made sure that all of the water bowls are filled. Getting closer. And if you guys missed any of this, there was a whole lot of length to this live, just moving Gilligan back out to his home enclosure, and then very quickly Beecher went out to his home enclosure. And now we're just shifting Priya, that way tomorrow we can set up for the big game prediction, and we'll bring Duchess home from vacation and she will come home to enrichment. And then after that, I don't know if they'll be mowing and weed eating and doing all the maintenance things that they need to, quite possibly in between moves. But I will go ahead and tell you that Jasmine Tiger is next on the list to go for vacation. That would be sometime tomorrow. And then we're gonna, and Mr. Jinx is next up for funcation. She wants to investigate because she had all of housekeeping in her enclosure. Yep, she just went in and out of her den.
Hey Priya! Come on! What is this thing?
She is getting some treats from Kat. Oh, here she comes. I would laugh so hard if you were going to play with that toy. I would laugh so hard. Gotta get your windsock. Lady, get that windsock. Oh, coming back for treats. After I want you in the roof section, lady. She's like, but they gave me enrichment. Why would I go in the roof section? Section for something. I don't quite know what. Probably till they get everything secured over there. And then maybe she'll come back out. I'll see what's going on before I shut this down, just in case she comes back. I think they want her in the storage section just so they can get everything locked up and secure. Yep. Alright, maybe she'll come back for another round. Oh yes, thanks Deb. I should probably start explaining that. We don't call it you know what. We call it the big game because it is copyrighted. And we don't want our videos and photos and things taken down because of that, so. I think they might be bringing her back down.
All right. Over there. No, she's done with snacks. There's a really pretty dangly thing. Your eyes watering today.
Like I'd rather show off for all the people.
Oh no! It just flew out of the tree.
Oh, boo! You could definitely just go roll around in it.
Yeah. The whole time we were like trying to get her prepared to move, I was like, oh my gosh, it's blowing so hard. It's blowing so hard.
She's like, oh, I can go in, get some fresh water, but there's not any in here
You
yet.
forgot my water bowl. She totally pointed it out.
I am too distracted by the humans. Why don't you go see it now? It's less work now.
Yeah. Although I wanted footage of that.
I think it's on here because she stuck her head up in it twice, and then I got photos of it too. So she just didn't get a long time to play. You just didn't get a very long time to play. I know.
Hi, baby. Welcome home, honey.
Alright. Guess that's everything.
My heart feels better.
Don't care no more.
I let Pete go.
Oh, good.
And he didn't come home yesterday.
Oh.
And then this morning was the only day I didn't have food for him. And he was there when I left for work.
That's happened to me
I
before.
was so upset that I like told Sam that where he was. I was like, please go get food when you get home from work. And he was there, so he spread food out for him.
Oh, good.
I was so concerned.
Oh, there we go. We've locked back
I just want to
on.
know that he can come home for food.
Yep.
Oh, what the heck?
No, I'm gonna just go in my
Not
den.
as cool. Now that fell on the
I know.
Oh, man.
Aw. All right, guys. Well, thank you. If you missed any of the random updates I gave about what's happening tomorrow and what we've done so far today, you guys can rewatch this at dailybigcat.com. And thank you very much to everybody who watched the whole time and shared this and alerted everybody. Oh, Priya is home. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.